Imagine a sky where every jet is fighting not just for dominance, but for the title of the best fighter jet on Earth. A sky where technology, speed, stealth, intelligence, and raw aggression collide. A sky where one wrong move is the difference between history and disappearance. Today, you and are entering that sky. And by the time you finish this video, you will know exactly which fighter jet is truly the best in 2025, not based on hype, not based on propaganda, but based on real capability, real engineering, and real battlefield advantage. Stay with me, because what you're about to hear will shock you, surprise you, and maybe even change how you think about air power forever. Before we begin, ask yourself one question. If you had only a few seconds to pick one jet to save your life in a real war, which one would you choose? If you don't know, by the end of this video, you absolutely won't. Let's start our journey where the future was born deep inside the world of 5th generation stealth, where only a few countries have the technology, and even fewer understand how to master it. Our first stop is the jet everyone talks about but few truly understand, the American F-35 Lightning II. People love it, people hate it, but almost nobody ignores it, because behind its controversies, the F-35 is a machine built not just to fly, but to see, sink, and kill before the enemy even knows it's there. You've heard people say the F-35 is slow. The truth, speed means nothing if the enemy DS before they even detect you. The F-35's real weapon is its battlefield brain. With the most advanced sensor fusion system in the world, this aircraft can detect, track, and identify threats hundreds of kilometers away, feeding data to every friendly jet, ship, missile, and soldier in the region. It's not a fighter, it's an airborne command center disguised as a stealth assassin. In 2025, no more aircraft makes smarter decisions faster than the F-35. And in modern warfare, intelligence wins wars long before bullets fly. But of course, the U.S. has another monster, a jet so feared that enemy pilots are trained to avoid it at all costs. The legendary F-22 Raptor. It may be older, but don't let age fool you. The F-22 is still the king of fire dominance. No more jet on Earth matches its combination of stealth, thrust-vectoring agility, supercruise, and the insane climb rate. When an F-22 locks onto you, the fight is usually over before it begins. Many experts believe that if a real dogfight broke out today, the Raptor would win against almost anything. But there's a catch. Only about 180 exist, and the production ended years ago. It's like having an army of lions, but only a small pride, deadly, elite, but limited. This naturally brings US to the rising challengers jets that have shaken the balance of power in 2025. The first is China's pride, the Chengdu J-20 Mighty Dragon. Whether you admire China or not, their engineering accomplishments with the J-20 are impossible to ignore. Long-range stealth, high internal fuel capacity, powerful ISR radar, advanced missile integration, and now, in 2025, the J-20 finally flies with China's own WS-15 engines, unlocking true supercruise and transforming the jet from powerful to dangerous. The J-20 is no longer a prototype chasing the West. It is now a matured 5th gen beast designed not for dogfights, but to hunt down AWACS aircraft, tankers, and the high-value targets. In an age of long-range warfare, that makes it one of the most strategically deadly jets in the world. But the J-20 is not China's only threat. The world now watches closely as China develops the mysterious J-35, China's answer to the F-35. Smaller, stealthier, more agile than the J-20, and carrier-capable. If the J-20 is the spear aimed at the heart of the enemy's air defense, the J-35 is the dagger designed to shoot through enemy navies in the Indo-Pacific. Combined, these two fighters are reshaping Asia's entire aerial future. Yet while China grows stronger, another giant rises from the cold north. Russia, and with it, the Sukhoi Su-57 Felon, a jet that men misjudge. Some call it half-stealth, some say it's overhyped, but the truth is more nuanced. The Su-57 is built for an entirely different purpose. It is not meant to hide like an F-22. It is meant to maneuver, destroy, and dominate in close-range engagements. Supermaneuverability, 3D thrust vectoring, powerful infrared tracking, high G performance, hypersonic missile compatibility. If a pilot wants a knife fight in the sky, the Su-57 is the knife you definitely do not want to face. But Russia doesn't stop there. The Su-75 checkmate if its development succeeds could alter the entire global market, offering a low-cost stealth alternative for dozens of countries. It's not ready yet, but its potential is massive. And in 2025, potential matters nearly as much as performance. Now let's shift to Europe, where countries that once depended on American fighters are now shaping their own future. Meet the Eurofighter Typhoon, still one of the fastest climbing, most agile jets ever made. And then there's the French Rafale, the surprise champion of the 2020s. Not stealthy on the outside, but deadly when it matters, with advanced sensors, powerful weapons, and unmatched versatility. The Rafale has proven itself in real combat again and again, earning global respect. Then there's the Swedish Gripen, small, affordable, extremely smart, and built for electronic warfare dominance. So now you might be wondering, with so many aircraft, how do we truly determine the best fighter jet of 2025? We'll look at the 5 pillars of modern aerial supremacy. Number 1. Stealth. In 2025, if you can be seen, you can be killed. The top stealth performers remain the F-22, F-35, J-20, and the upcoming J-35. Stealth is not just about shape, it's about its signature, coatings, internal weapons, and the electronic warfare. And right now, the F-35 takes the lead in small-scale radar cross-section and the sensor integration. Number 2. Situational awareness. Whoever sees first, wins first. And this category is absolutely dominated by the F-35. No more debate, its ability to fuse radar, infrared, electronic, and the battlefield data into one picture is unmatched. The J-20 and the Su-57 are improving, but they're not there yet. Number 3. Dogfighting performance. Raw maneuverability. Here the F-22 and the Su-57 reign supreme. The J-20 is not built for close-range fights. The F-35 can dogfight but is not a dedicated dogfighter. Only the Raptor and the Felon are elite knife fighters. Number 4. Weapons. Missiles define modern air combat. The AIM-260 is changing American air dominance. China's PL-15 and the PL-21 are extremely dangerous long-range killers. Russia's R-77M and the Kinzhal compatibility give it unique end cases. In pure long-range threat category, China may actually be leading. Number 5. Survivability and the battlefield role. If a jet cannot survive the first wave of attacks, it doesn't matter how fast or agile it is. The F-35, with its stealth and the data link capabilities, is the hardest jet to ambush or surprise. Its survivability is unmatched. So now the sky narrows. We're entering the final chapter. The race is no more longer between 10 jets. Only 3 remain. The F-22, the unmatched aerial hunter. The J-20, the long-range stealth dragon. And the F-35, the intelligent battlefield brain. Each one represents a different philosophy of war. The Raptor dominates the sky. The J-20 controls the distance. The F-35 controls the entire battlefield. But which one is the best fighter jet of 2025? If the mission is pure air dominance one-on-one, sky against sky, the F-22 wins. Even in 2025, nothing outmaneuvers it. Nothing combines stealth and the agility so perfectly. It is the undefeated champion, but it is aging, limited in number, and no more longer produced. If the mission is long-range precision, regional control, and the strategic target destruction, the J-20 may be the most dangerous. China built this jet not for dogfights but to cripple an enemy's air structure before the battle begins. And in the modern world, that matters more than ever. But if the mission is real war, not theoretical war, not cinematic war, but actual battlefield integration where jets, ships, drones, satellites, and the ground forces merge into one network, the F-35 is the absolute king. It dominates not because it flies the fastest, but because it sees the farthest, thinks the quickest, and survives the longest. The F-35 is not just a fighter jet, it is an entire air force inside one aircraft. That is why, in 2025, more countries are buying the F-35 than any other fighter in the world. That is why it is expected to remain the backbone of Western air power until 2070. And that is why, after comparing every jet in the sky, the title for best fighter jet in 2025 goes to the F-35 Lightning II. But here's the twist. If you want deeper comparisons, more breakdowns, and the secret level analysis that no more other channel gives you, then don't just watch. Join, support, subscribe, because this channel is not just for viewers. It's for people who love aviation the way we do. These were my final words of this video. Best fighter jet in 2025. Complete comparison.